Hi, and welcome to another edition of Your World Bay Area. I'm Grace Alcantar. We continue our show in the city of Oakland. Like many Bay Area cities, Oakland is the center for historic houses. One of them is the Pardee home located on 11th Street, which our very own Satyam S. got to tour.
Home sweet home is the feeling you get when you visit the Pardee House in Oakland. One of many historical homes in the Bay Area, the Pardee House is a museum with its own elegance and history.
The home was built in 1868 by Enoch and Mary Pardee. Enoch was an oculist, which means an ophthalmologist in our world today, and had his office in San Francisco. When he moved here, he became very active in the community. He was a community leader. He became mayor of Oakland, and he and Mary had a son, George. So then George lived with them in this house, and eventually George married and raised his family of 4 girls in this house. And the 2 passed away at an early age, one from illness and one on accident, and that left 2 daughters living in the home. And Helen and Madeline lived in this home their entire life and passed away in 1980 and 81, but they never changed anything. So this home is really a picture of several periods of history.
Apart from having a rich history, this house also has some interesting stories.
One thing they might not know is that George Pardee was known as the earthquake governor. This is because he was the governor during the 1906 earthquake. He immediately came from Sacramento and organized so many people to bring food, to bring tents, to set up a tent city. He is acknowledged as the earthquake governor. It occurred in April of 1906. And if you see I don't know if you can see the crack in the fireplace behind me, that's really the only evidence of the earthquake in the house. I think it's really important that this home is being preserved, especially for people that didn't live through these periods of history. When we give a tour, we try to make people feel like, picture the family here. This is where they lived. This is the furniture they lived with. This is the objects that they had. And it's really fun because the school children come in and there's all this furniture and trimmings that they haven't seen, but the thing that they always go to is the dial tone phone plugged into the wall. Anyway, it's important for all generations.
Of course, the preservation of this house would not be possible without volunteers like Nancy.
Well, I actually have a number of jobs that I do, and I started out on the tea committee, so we do teas every day of the week, but usually on weekends, and for up to 12 people. And from there, I decided that I really was interested and loved the house, so I became a docent, so I also give tours now. So a lot of us wear different hats and we do different things here, but we all love the house and we enjoy being here. The fact that you learn a lot about California history and local history has been great. So I feel like I've gained a lot from this, as well as sharing some of it with some of our people who are on tours or teas. Some of us do gift shops, some of us do the teas, some do the tours. You can be behind the scenes if you want, but if you want to be out with the public, you can do that too. We have all sorts of programs and different things that people can do.
Thanks to such volunteers, people can also enjoy several events that takes place in this Pardee House.
We offer a beautiful high tea, really lovely. One person told us it was better than the teas they had in England. So we love those compliments. Anyways, the tea committee is all volunteer, and they do a great job for anywhere from 6 to 12 people. And then in the summer, we have the high tea in the garden, and there we can have anywhere between 15 and 40 people.
However, this house is also filled with some mysterious stories, which makes it more unique for some visitors to have some mysterious adventures.
I stage public paranormal events, so people pay $50 each, and they come and we split into teams. We explore the downstairs of the house, which also includes the carriage house, then the second floor, and on the cupola we have a psychic who does a spirit circle and gives little mini readings. We've had people who have felt that things have passed through them. We've had people touched. We've had people's jewelry tugged, and actually the chairman of the board for the Pardee home, the first time we did this, she was kind of, oh, you know, this place isn't haunted. She's standing right here in the foyer and something pulled off one of her earrings. Mostly we get a lot of electronic voice phenomena. So it's not, you know, it's not really scary, it's family members. The only non-family member that haunts this place is in the carriage house. And he said, through electronic voice phenomena, EVP, that he killed himself, hung himself from one of the rafters in the carriage house. So it's educational. Most of the people we get here aren't paranormal researchers, they're just the general public. So we also educate them as to, you know, how you do paranormal investigating and what to do, what not to do, etc.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor.
Having such rich history, interesting stories, and unique events, this historic home always provides its visitors with an amazing experiences.
Cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria militar. Cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar.
In Oakland, this is Satyam Shrestha.